Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. I know that I am, or at least my day is pretty good, even though it's like 9 in the morning, so I just woke up and I'm a little groggy. Actually, that's a lie. I had a class at 8 in the morning, as I do 4 days a week. So yeah, that kind of explains why I'm groggy, and if I sound a little weird, my bad, I'm just very tired. But today we're looking at a very, very special video. Just a very interesting video. A very interesting one. I'll put it like that. I actually had no idea this video existed until I saw a video in my recommended from 2 years ago from my boy Poncho when he was posting before he kind of like hit that huge vegan teacher wave. And yeah, he reacted to this video and I thought this video was quite the wildest video I've ever seen. So with that being said, leave a like on the video right now to receive absolutely nothing in return, and let's just jump right into it.
About 90% of my diet is raw sheep meat.
Imagine you go over to your friend's house and maybe you just hopped off a good game of Xbox, or you had you played some pickup basketball, you're sweating a little bit, you had a really good game out there. You two were having a lot of fun, but it's getting close to dinner time. So you and your guy, you're like, okay, it's time to eat. I'm excited. We can either eat out, maybe he has something in the fridge, and you ask him, oh, do you want to eat out? Do you want to eat in? He's like, yeah, we got something here. Like, I can whip something together. You're like, okay, maybe he'll have like, I don't know, microwave pizza or something, or maybe he's like a chef and, I don't know, is really good at cooking pasta. And you look at him and he opens a refrigerator and you see that. I don't know about you, but the second I see that, I'm telling him that I'm on some intermittent fasting or something, being like, yeah. So I'm actually fasting from right now until I leave. It's part of my new regimen. It's epic.
I'm just some buddy living in obscurity, eating my intestine smoothies in my kitchen.
Look, I enjoy myself a good smoothie. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy myself a good smoothie. You throw some fruit in there. Maybe you have some like yogurt as a base or something. Or maybe you're trying to get your greens in. You have a vegetable smoothie. Those aren't as fun, but sometimes it's just an easy, quick way to get those greens in, get those vitamins, nutrients and everything you need, right? 100%, big fan of that. Big fan of smoothies. Until I saw this, I am no longer a big fan of all smoothies. I'm a big fan of most smoothies. Once again, you go to your friend's house, you say, sorry, I'm fasting. They're like, oh, okay, want me to get you something to drink? You're like, yeah, it's pretty good. And they say, hey, we got water. I got, a lamb intestine smoothie, whatever you want, bro. Look, I'm all for not yucking someone's yum. I like a lot of food that maybe a lot of people don't like. I like some weird stuff. It's fine, right? Don't take that out of context. But also, bro, I just don't see how this is pleasant. It's a lamb intestine smoothie? Like, there has to be some things universally that we just all agree are just probably not going to be the most pleasant, right? I mean, come on, bro. A lamb intestine smoothie. Bro. Bro, how do people like TLC and Truly find the people they find? Because, TLC and Truly and all those types of like YouTube channels, they always have like the strangest interviews with like the most obscure people. And I don't mean that in a demeaning way, but bro, how do you find someone who drinks lamb ball smoothies or lamb intestine smoothies? I don't even know at this point, bro. Like, do you just go out and like on the internet and be like, hey, looking for someone who drinks animal intestine smoothies? And someone's like, yeah, nope, that's me. You guys are looking for me. I'm your guy. I would just love to just sit down and have like a one-on-one with a person who's like basically talent recruitment for TLC or talent recruitment for Truly. Like, how do you find these? How do you find these people, bro? Like, what? Do you just go to Google and say, hey, looking for someone who likes to drink lamb testicles? Yeah, looking for that person. We want you for a show. Like, how do we get to this point?
For the last 9 years, I've been sourcing and butchering and eating.
Bro, just seeing him open that fridge really wants me to see a YouTube collaboration between this guy and that vegan teacher. I think that they would mesh really well. I think they got a lot of similar values. I think they'd have a great chemistry on set. I think that they'd really just have quite a wonderful video. I think that they'd enjoy each other so much. Maybe they'd even fall in love, bro. Maybe I'm a matchmaker, man. Maybe I'm a matchmaker and I just made a new, I gotta be best man at this thing because I set them up. I literally set them up. I set two perfectly compatible people up together, and that will 100% end in marriage at this point. I'm convinced. I'm 100% convinced.
Raw animals, and I've never felt healthier.
Look, I'm no expert, I'm no medical doctor, I'm no nutritionist or anything, so take what I'm about to say with a grain of sand or a grain of salt or whatever phrase, you want to use. But there's a reason we've been cooking food. And don't get me wrong, there's definitely times where if done correctly, you can prepare raw animal meat. I mean, sushi is probably one of my favorite foods, right? And that's raw fish. Prepared correctly, there's so many requirements to go into it. The license to get that you have to go through to get that is very rigorous because it's raw meat. There's a lot of dangers to raw meat if done incorrectly. If done correctly, then it's great, right? But done incorrectly, man, there's a reason why we've been cooking food for the longest time. It's not just because it tastes better, and maybe it doesn't. I mean, there's a decent shot it might not actually taste better. It's because we're trying to cook out any, diseases or stuff. There are a lot of risk with raw food. And I don't know how long this guy's been doing this, but maybe he's just gotten lucky. That's the thing. Maybe he's just gotten lucky. And also, feeling better, feeling healthier. I have seen people who go on this quote unquote carnivore diet or whatever, but they do cook the food, claim that they feel healthier. And I'm not going to make a claim either way, but there's always a shot when you go on a diet that it might not actually be improving. It might be more of the fact that you stopped eating your old diet, which might have just been a Big Mac 7 days a week, 3 times a day, right? And if you go off that, you'll feel better in comparison, even if you just ate water and leaves. You know what I mean?
This is a ram's testicle from a 3-year-old ram.
Right, so I kind of made a joke earlier about him eating balls, but dude, he's actually eating balls. Oh my, he's actually eating the ball. Imagine, bro, I'm sorry for using this reference every single time, or this kind of metaphor of sorts. Imagine you go to this guy's house and you sit down for dinner, and he puts the napkin out, puts a little water, maybe he puts a little lemon in there to be all fancy. He's like, okay, so for the entree today, our main course will be balls. You look at him like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, eat this ball, bro. Imagine being served salty nuts with a side of a ram intestine smoothie. I'm gonna make the bold assumption this guy doesn't host parties. Maybe he goes to a lot of parties. I don't know this man's life, but I'm gonna make the bold assumption that even if he goes to parties, he's probably not the one hosting, and especially his friends, if they invite him somewhere, and it's a party where you need to bring food, they're probably gonna specify hey, bro, I'm gonna need you to bring not your normal diet. So we don't want you to show up again with the testicles. That didn't go down well last time. I mean, I don't know why, man. They were great, 100%, but it didn't go down well with other people. And we just want to make sure everyone's comfortable here.
I'll chew a wad like rawhide, and I'll just chew it like gum throughout the day. I think it helps polish my teeth.
You know how unlike, a toothpaste or some kind of I don't know, fluoride or some kind of dental product, on the back of it or the front of it normally, there'll be 9 out of 10 doctors recommend this. You know that 1 out of 10 doctor who didn't recommend the toothbrush? He's probably the one recommending eating meat all day to polish your teeth. Bro, I look, here's the thing. I'm not a dentist. I've not gone to school to become a dentist. I've not studied teeth, right? But I feel I can make an inference on this. I have a little bit of common sense. Chewing a piece of meat all day will not clean your teeth. Am I going out on a limb on this one? Is this a stretch? Don't tell me this is a stretch, bro.
The more salty taste. It's not like red meat, it's more of a seafood almost. Growing up, I just had the standard American diet, had allergies and headaches and asthma and other signs of, food intolerance issues where I noticed certain foods were really giving me trouble.
Okay, so part of this is fair. The standard American diet is definitely not the greatest thing we've ever seen. And there are a lot of health consequences of kind of the standard American diet. And there's a reason why I don't prescribe to it, right? But I don't think the solution is eating ram testicles and intestine smoothies. I really just don't feel like that's the solution here, bro. Like, there is a problem, I 100% agree, but I think we're gonna have to disagree on the solutions on this one. If you made it this far into the video, comment door down below. I used to do that months ago, and I'm bringing it back. Also, if you want to help out the channel, click on one of the 4 videos / playlists you see on screen right now. Just watching another one of my videos really does boost the channel out a lot, and I do appreciate it. Turn on notifications if you haven't already. You won't see my videos otherwise, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. Peace.